Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another motivational video of building a house here in Ghana. If it is your first time here on the channel, my name is Gigo, and today we have another land deals here, from the channel, or let me say from the production group. As I said this year, I told you that, or I promised that I will be coming up with good land deals for individuals or a group of people who would like to come together, and then develop, the land, right? So, I'm not looking for one plot. At least two plots is enough for, two people or four people can come together, buy together, divide it into half plots, so you can easily put a four house plot. If you fence it together, it makes it more easy for you to, design it and do whatever you want to do with it, right? So I gave that mission to Mr. Kwete that this year this is what I want to do. So he has been on the move, this year. And this is only the third month, right? This is just the third month, which is March. But you can already see the kind of lands that we've already put out there and how fast it is going. So this is the next stop, right? So this is in Ahiam, right? Ahiam is next to Old Ningo, right? So let me say we are still in the Ningo Prampram district, and this is a sea view land that we've secured one plot, which is, that is how we always test our land. We buy one, we go through all the documentation. If everything is good, then we keep moving. But so we have our stone. If you've been following this channel for some time, you know how we always buy land. We always test the land first before we start with documentation and everything. So here it is just two plots that we have, for our client. And yeah, you can see even you are standing on the land, right? So this is you standing on the land, and look at the view that you are getting. Not even thinking of putting a foundation and going to the first floor, second floor, and all that. So this is a great deal. I would say this is, an amazing plot of land, and you would think that you are close to the sea, right? But you are not close to the sea. There are a lot of houses down there. So this is the highest, point in this area, right? So if you study, like I said, I'm just not looking for lands to just put it out there. I'm trying to solve a problem, right? I'm trying to bring an experience when you are building your house. So you can see the house right there, which tells you even that house is low, it's even downward, right? For you to see the beach itself, the shores, you have to go a little bit further. So it is not a land which is you right to the beach. I mean, later we will do an area view where we'll walk around, but you can see the kind of houses which are being built when we move down there. We have also some black Americans around who have also acquired, so many plot of land in this area. So it is a promising, site, right? You can see so many lands at the front where people are coming in, developing it step by step, right? Ghana is not only about Accra and Cape Coast or Ebri and only Prampram. Beyond Prampram, there are other towns beyond Prampram, but people are not looking at those locations, and this is one of those locations, right? So you can imagine this is the same kind of angle, with the sea view, but this is a story building. So even with this, you are even standing on a story building, and you can have almost the same view. So that tells you the height of the land, right? I'm putting out this because we know the sea level is rising. So you buying directly from the sea, uh, in the future, in the next 50 to 60 years, you might lose that land, but that is not what we are selling here. So you can also see this is also my personal project, and this is even further, and this is like three levels, right? This is even three levels, right? And you can see the sea. I mean, it is almost like the same location. It is almost the same view. So this just gives you an idea how high the land is, even though you can see the sea very clear from the ground floor, which is like the ground itself, but it is on a high land. So I just want to mention that. I mean, like I said, we've only secured one land, and we are moving forward with the next one. We just wanted to test the land before moving further. So an update will come, how much we will be putting out for, and if we are able, if everything goes well, I mean, we'll be looking at securing more of those lands, right? So I'm putting this video for you to get an idea how the beaches look, right, in that area. I mean, these are private beach. You don't have to pay to go to the beach. It is a jogging distance, it's a walking distance. You can always walk there. And I mean, it is all about the experience, right? That is my focus. It's all about the experience. It is not just building a house. We are building experience, right? So you don't need to build a big house if not needed, right? So I would say this will be like a getaway or a hideout, right? So just maybe 2 bedrooms and quick. I mean, you can have your own house in Accra and all that. This is just like a hideout. So that's the mindset. But more details will come when, I mean, we've secured more and then we have more documentation to prove. So far, we just have one documentation, which, it was for testing. But I mean, everything has gone on well. That's why I'm putting it out here. So this is another location. I mean, this is also in the same, this is actually in Ningo, right? This is actually in Ningo. And I mean, this was already secured. So you can see that we've even put our fence wall. So documentation, everything is complete with this one. We've tested the land. Nobody has come around. You see, we've done so many things here. So I think I would say this is like 3 plots. So details will also come with it. But Mr. Kwete is also trying to look at using it personally for event center. But I mean, we are still talking. We are trying to secure more lands in the area. Then maybe we can find a place for his event center, or we will just have to leave this for him and move on. But I mean, it is all about how people want, right? Like I said, it is all about solving problem. I'm just trying to find land for people that can have something back home. You don't need a full plot to build whatever you want to do. It's just trying to give the opportunity to people to own something back home, right? So this is just an update for you to know, the preparation and how things are going with the Gigo Production Group. I believe if you put up a 2-story or even a 3-story building, you might even get a sea view. Even 2-story building, you will get a sea view, from this land, right? So stay tuned. We have a lot of, I mean, we are actually working, right? It is my goal to help you build your house, but I'm also looking at securing myself. And also, if I'm telling you it is easy to build, it is easy to do this and that, I mean, I also want that for myself, right? And for my generation. So we are also working, at the background, trying to also secure some lands and stuff for ourselves. If you want to see more of what we are working on in the future and what we have done, if you go to my playlist, which is called The Buying Land, I mean, if you need land, just go to that playlist and look at what is available. If the land is sold out, I will always put it there in the comment. But there will be something for everybody. I mean, with the price range, it all depends on the location. I mean, the location tells the price. If you want to be in a midst of people where like the community has already been formed, like what I just showed, or you want, a developing, site where everybody is starting to build the house, or you just want to be away from everything and everybody, that's also possible. So let us know what you really want, then we know how best we can help. So then I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Let's get to it.